Let me ask you something. If someone gave you something, what are you going to feel like? I'm pretty sure if you're a good person, you're going to be like, I'm so thankful, bro. Thank you so much. And then you'll start feeling gratitude in your heart. You'll start feeling thankfulness in your heart. Well, what if I told you there's a deep secret in the universe that the only reason why you want certain things is that you don't want the thing itself, you want the feeling of the thing. So the only reason why you want money is not because you want money, it's because you want abundance. The only reason why you want a spouse is not because you want a spouse, you just want to feel love. And the only reason why you want, I don't know, health is not so you can have like a nice body and stuff like that. Well, it's just to have good health or to feel like you're immune to most things. That's the secret, bro. The secret is that it's the feeling. It's not the thing, it's the feeling. Well, what if I told you right now that you can just spawn feelings out of nowhere, and then through you spawning feelings, you'll see that you'll start molding the universe in a way where the thing that you want starts coming to you. Why? Because you have that feeling. How many times have you started feeling depressed and all of a sudden more things that want to make you depressed started coming into your life? And how many times did you start feeling powerful, grateful, on top of the world, and then more good things started coming to you? You'll never have something good coming to you if you're feeling depressed. You'll never have something good coming to you if you're just feeling lazy or jealous or angry. Never. But once you learn to transmute those negative emotions into good emotions, and then you start feeling the good emotions constantly throughout the day, that's where most good things that you want will start coming to you easily and effortlessly. And that's the secret, man. And the secret behind that is that Allah says, I am what my servant thinks of me. And Allah also says, I respond to the request of every dua. Every dua. So understand, when you're making dua right now, you're not just making dua through words like, Allah, please help me get a beautiful house. That's not how you make dua. The way you make dua is through the way that you're feeling. So if you're making dua, by the way, and you know this too, if you're making dua right now, you're like, Allah, please give me the beautiful house. Give me the beautiful car. Give me the money and blah, 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 all that stuff. But then on the inside, you're feeling a lack of all those things that you're making dua for. Well, what's going to happen in your life? What's Allah going to be giving you? Allah's going to be giving you more of the thing that you're feeling, which is what? Which is lack. So you'll get less money, no house, no car, no spouse. That's the secret, bro. And you know this and I know this. So how come all of a sudden now you're acting like, nah, that's not the reality? You know this. You've seen so much proof in your own life for this to be true. Like attracts like. If you want good things in your life, the moment that you start feeling gratitude for no reason, that's where things will come to you so you can start being more grateful for them. Allah says, when you become grateful, I will increase you. لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. Allah didn't say لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ for something and something and something. Allah didn't specify even to be grateful for what. Allah just says لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ. If you just become grateful. And in the Quran, it also says, like when Allah talks about Prophet Dawood, Allah says that most of my slaves are not even grateful. وَقَلِيلٌ مِنْ عِبَادِيَ الشَّكُورِ. I think that was the ayah. Most of my slaves are not even grateful. Which is why most of Allah's humans will experience a depressed life. You'll see like depression even in the US right now or Canada. It's like the majority of the population just living in depression. Only a minority of people that are actually walking around feeling truly happy. Why is that? Because none of you guys are understanding how to spawn emotions, how to create an emotion out of nothing. And that's what you need to start learning. How do you spawn an emotion out of nothing? I mean, I talked about it in the course actually, but I'll tell you a few things. Understand, wherever you put your attention, you put your energy. And what's emotion? Emotion is energy in motion, which means that whatever you're putting your attention, you're feeling the emotion. So right now, if you're constantly scrolling, if you're constantly watching porn, if you're constantly listening to horrible music, then what the heck is happening to you? You're going to start feeling more of that thing. Bro, you know what? I just realized I came to the forest just to relax, and all of a sudden my mouth is just spitting facts right now, man. Tell me right now some of the stuff that I'm saying is untrue. Everything I'm saying is true. I don't even know how I'm just in the flow zone right now. But that's the thing, bro. Wherever you put your attention on, that's where you'll be getting more of that thing. So for example, if you come in the forest right now, when I come in the forest and I'm putting my attention on all the stuff that Allah has given us, the things that are vibrating with the mercy of Allah, imagine how I'm going to feel. Bro, I'm going to finish, go back home from the forest feeling amazing. Why? Because everything here is feeling amazing. Everything here is not overthinking. Everything here is just being. Being with who? Being with Allah. Being with the Creator. Being with God. That's why when you go to the masjid, a good masjid, or when you go to Masjid al-Nabawi, or when you go to like the Al-Kaaba, you'll start feeling amazing, just naturally. You'll start feeling amazing. Why is that? Because everything is just doing dhikr to Allah. So the Kaaba, the trees, even the cave, man. You go in the cave, like just the vibration within the cave is beautiful. It's beautiful, like the mountains, it's beautiful. All of these things are creation of Allah. So then when you go to these things, and then you're placing your attention on these things because you're just being in that area. That's your environment. Now, when you're in that area, in that environment, you will also start feeling amazing. You will also start feeling grateful for no reason. No reason. And that's the secret. And that's the beautiful secret, to be honest. But you'll see most people, they're trapped in four walls, waking up with alarms, having to drive in traffic, sitting in a cubicle, doing all that stuff, over and over and over. And that's where they're putting all their attention. And that's where you'll see them constantly being depressed. Another thing as well, there was a hadith that most people say is not even right, that says when you listen to Surah Al-Waqi'ah, then you'll have no poverty in your life. You'll just have abundance in your life. And many people talked about how that hadith is untrue, and it's not true that if you listen to Surah Al-Waqi'ah, you'll be getting more of that. You know what's funny, bro? In the course, I actually explained exactly why that works. But the reason why it works is because when you're listening to Surah Al-Waqi'ah, look at the stuff that Allah is talking about in Surah Al-Waqi'ah. What's Allah trying to bring your attention on? Just look at it. Allah's talking about the water that He gave you, talking about the fire that He gave you, talking about the earth that He gave you. All these things. What is that supposed to make you feel? Grateful, bro. Grateful, Habibi. Do you see? So once you become grateful, you spawn that. Allah's teaching you how to spawn that emotion. Once you spawn that emotion out of nowhere, by the way, you spawned it out of nowhere just by listening to the surah, and that's it. When you start doing that and you start feeling grateful for no reason, just watch how much your day is going to start changing. Watch how much your life is going to start changing. And then you'll see that the promise of Allah is always true. Allah, لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. Allah told you, if you are grateful, I will increase you. And then just watch how instantly that's going to start happening in your life. It's literally a law, a divine law. Once you do it, it happens. And that's beautiful, man. It's very beautiful. By the way, today is Friday. So if you're interested, I made actually a free bonus course that you'll get it when you get the main course, which is the Effortless Rizq, the program. And in that program, I teach people how to achieve effortless rizq. But I added the sexual alchemy course, sexual transmutation. I forgot what I called it, to be honest. But the only reason why I added that is because the best way to spawn emotion is through the strongest emotion, which is your sexual emotion. The sexual emotion, as soon as you start feeling it, immediately you go and act upon it. Have you noticed that? So imagine if you start transmuting that emotion into a different emotion, and then you just start taking action from a state of gratitude or from a state of love. Imagine what's going to happen in your life. So if you're interested, you can just click the link in the description. I don't even think it even says it in the website, but you will be getting that for free. That whole course, the sexual alchemy course, for free when you get the main one. But if this was helpful, man, this video, just let me know.